am Leanna.
How you doing, Leanna? Nice to meet you.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Do you have a middle name?
Marie.
Oh, that's cute.
Actually, my name's Leanna Love Marie.
Oh, look at that. She got love in her name. That's awesome.
I was named after the weather girl from The Young and the Restless. I think it was The Young and the Restless back in the 80s.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Yes, yeah.
Can you please tell us, how old are you?
I'm 32.
Okay, 32. Where are you originally from?
I'm from Bristol Borough.
Yo, shout out Bristol Borough. We out there. Show your girl, Leanna some love. She definitely out here representing.
Trying to.
Can you please tell us a little bit about your childhood growing up?
I was raised by my mother and father. They were very much in love, but they were both functioning addicts. I have a brother and a sister, both older. I'm the baby. I mean, I had a normal childhood, I guess. I started acting out when I was 12, 13 years old. And I actually, I threatened to shoot my teacher when I was 13, and I was in alternative school, and I didn't realize what I was saying when I said it. Yeah, and they called the cops, and I got arrested. I was just a big kid. I was angry. I was just full of rage. And
why were you so angry?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I think about that constantly, like why I was angry. And I really couldn't tell you, my mom and dad were there. I had everything I needed growing up. I never went without. My dad was my best friend, and but I never went without, and I just don't know. But I got put on probation, juvenile probation, and I went to go meet my PO, and I was just bad. I was I smoke weed, I do what I want. I was just bad, and my mom and dad were they're gonna take you to jail, and I was I don't care. So from 13 to 16, I was away, and I did 11 months in Abraxas, and then I did 24 months in Vision Quest, and 9 months in group home. So from 13 to 16, I was away. I was in juvenile detention, and then I came home when I was 16, and got off probation, and then shortly after got pregnant with my son, who's now 13. And so I was a 17-year-old mom, and I don't know, I was in school full-time for cosmetology. I worked part-time, and I was doing the damn thing, really. And I met this guy, and he asked me to marry him, and I turned 21 December 23rd, 2009, and January 2010, my parents come to me, and they're like, we need to talk to you, Daddy's sick. And I didn't want to hear it at all. And so from January, February, March, April, I watched my dad kill himself with chemo, the radiation. He died his first chemo treatment.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, he was 54. And then my fiance, that was April 16th, my father passed away, 2010. And then June, my fiance comes to me, and he's we need to call the wedding. Mind you, my wedding dress was fitted, invitations were sent out, and I was due to be married August 28th of 2010. In June, he comes to me, he's I think we need to call the wedding off, your attitude changed. And I'm my attitude changed? My dad just died. Mind you, you're supposed to be there to support me. And he broke off the wedding, kicked me and my son out of the house that we just bought, and I moved back home to Levittown, and with my mom, and all my girlfriends from high school were shooting dope. So I never ate a Percocet and never ate an Oxycontin. I went straight to shooting heroin. I mean, I smoked weed, I did coke here and there, I drank, but I didn't know what I was walking into. It's a lot of people I tell my stories to, they're oh, it sounds like a Shakespearean tragedy. Just the way, I walked into heroin with soaking wet with a brick in my hand. No idea what I was getting into.
Who introduced you to heroin?
My girlfriend Katie. Like I said, the girls I grew up with. Mind you, I was a mom at 17, so wasn't in school. I mean, I dropped out of 12th grade. I ended up getting my diploma though.
Awesome.
Yeah, but I dropped out, so I didn't like hang out with anybody, and I was just being a mom and doing right by my son.
Right.
And then once I figured, like, my dad died, my fiance left me, I got kicked out of school because I was missing so much time. With my dad being sick, my mom worked full-time as an RN, and my brother worked full-time at night for Amtrak. So when my dad's doing the radiation, like, there was nobody there to take care of him, really. So I was missing so much time from school financially. It was like, well, we're not going to pay for you to go to school if you're not going to school. They didn't know that I was taking care of a sick parent, you know. So mind you, this was, 11 years ago, 12 years ago. But so school dropped me from roster, and it was just like, I felt like I just lost everything, in 2010. And it was like, it's funny because, like, that's the year I turned 21. Like, that was supposed to be like the year, like, right. 2010 of 21. Like, I'm supposed to be killing it. And I definitely didn't realize what I was getting into. By August, I was shooting dope. By September, my mom had my son, and which was the worst thing they could have did, was like taking my only responsibility from me. It was, my mom's my arch nemesis though. Like, after my dad died, I remember when the day my dad went for his first chemo treatment, I'm like, I didn't go to school that day. I dropped my son off at daycare, and I went to my mom's house, and I just paced back and forth in my mom and dad's bedroom for like 7 hours, just like, Dad, you don't understand, like, when you die, like, Mommy and Bobby, you're gonna Bobby's my brother, they're gonna kick me out of, like, the house, and I'm gonna lose everything, and you don't understand, you're the only one that supports me. And it was just, my dad was the fucking man. Like, he was awesome. He just, like, literally sat there and just listened to me bitch for 7 hours, like, while he's dying. And I had to go get my son from school, and I walked over, I kissed him on the forehead, I was like, Dad, I'll see you tomorrow. And he's like, I love you, Lily, I'll be seeing you, kid. And that was, and I walked out of the room, and I was like, Dad, I was like, Mom, there's something wrong with Daddy. And she's like, he's sick, Lee, he's sick.
Just hearing that, I'm starting to get chills. Because I can just imagine how you felt.
He was sick.
That moment.
But, like, it was fucked up because, like, I told him, I'm like, Dad, you're not gonna be able to fight chemo off. Like chemo's gonna kill you. And he's like, oh, we're gonna fight this. And he knew what he was doing. My dad was a very smart man, and
well, he was giving you hope.
Yeah, his body just couldn't handle the chemo, and like, he just knew what he was doing. He was just tired. He was 54, but like. Yeah. I wasn't ready to lose him. Like, mind you, I was due to get married. Like, nobody was there to walk me down the aisle, and that never happened anyway. Which actually, I'm happy, because the guy that I didn't marry ended up to be a terrible man. So it was kind of like a blessing in disguise. Started getting high, and just totally my whole life just spun out of control, and I I was 21, I'm 32, and I mean, I had a couple years sober here and there. But, the struggle's real out in Philadelphia. The struggle is real.
How was your first heroin experience like?
I couldn't see anything. I remember, like, not being able to see, like, and just, it was very euphoric, but, like, the heroin that's out there now, it's not heroin, it's fentanyl. And there's no euphoric rush. It's just Walking Dead type shit, which is scary. But it was like, I just never looked back. And then, like, we shoot dope, we shoot coke, and I don't know, a lot of people don't believe, like, they're like, no way, you shoot drugs. And I'm like, yeah, like, that shit don't discriminate
exactly
at all. And I mean, I've been a stripper since I was 18. I mean, I've danced everywhere, but, like, that was before I even had a heroin problem.
And is that how you support your habit?
It did before COVID happened.
Okay, so how has COVID affected your hustle? There's no money in the clubs anymore. Like, it's just, there's no money in the clubs. It's just, you gotta wear a mask on stage, and it's like, nobody wants to see a stripper with a mask on, you know what I mean? Like, and it's just,
But like I didn't really realize like dancing doesn't come with like a pension or a 401k, so it's like the money that I had saved, it went quick. And I did have an apartment in Parkwood, like Ben Salem. Well, it's Philadelphia, but might as well be Ben Salem. But my landlord was terrible. He was terrible, and he basically tried to evict me so many times, and like I went to court several times, and he just couldn't get me out. So he sold the building basically to somebody else, and the guy who they sold the building to, which actually was like he was a really good guy, but they wanted to renovate the building. So he was like, listen, I can either spend $2,500 on a lawyer to get you out, or I can give you $2,500 and you can move out. So, which was nice. He gave me the $2,500, and we moved out, which was me and my boyfriend, but with COVID, it was like I tried to find a place for like literally 2 months before we had to move out. I started looking for apartments, and it was just I couldn't get nobody to respond, and so it was like time to move out came, and we moved out, and we were like, listen, we're just gonna spend we'll do a week in a hotel, and if we have to rent a room, we'll rent a room. And it's going on 3 months now. I'm living in a hotel.
Wow, that's very expensive. How much do you pay daily renting a hotel?
It's like $100 a night. It rounds out to be. So it's like $100 a night. That's if I don't pay weekly, it's $700 a week. If I pay weekly, it's like they it comes out to like $5 something if I pay for the week.
Yeah.
But
that's
not working, it's a lot of money, and it's like not working, and
So it's you and your boyfriend that stays in this hotel?
Me, my boyfriend, and Nipsey.
Oh, so is this the boyfriend you was talking about?
That's the boyfriend I was talking about.
Hey guys, I'm sorry. I thought she was talking about an actual guy when she said her and her man that lives over here. Hey, no. Nipsey. I hear that. That's a boyfriend, Nipsey.
That's my boyfriend.
We'll get focus on him later after we get done with her. He's definitely not a boyfriend you want to mess with. I'll tell you that. Okay, so now, what's a day in your life look like?
I wake up, and if I don't have money in my pocket, I try my best, to get money to pay for the hotel room. And if that's not paid for, I mean, luckily I have a lot of good friends. Like I have a lot of guys from the club that I know that like help me out here and there. But it's like, after a while, like people just get like, they can't afford it either. Absolutely. So it's like, it's getting to crunch time to where I got to figure out something. But no, I wake up, I take him out, I get something to eat. I try to get something to eat. Like there's a lot of times where I can't even eat because all my money goes to the fucking room, and sometimes my habit. But luckily I know a lot of people that get high also that actually owe me a lot of favors. Gotcha. So I mean, I do. I am blessed in like, I took care of a lot of people when I did have a lot of money. Like when I first started dancing, I was making over $100,000 a year. Wow. Like I was 18 years old. This was, also 10 years ago. Right. But and I took care of a lot of people, which was like, a good thing on my view. And I never did it like with ulterior motives ever. Out of love. Yeah. They don't owe you nothing. Right? No, yeah. I just did it because, I liked helping people. It made me feel good. Mm-hmm. But like, yeah, I took care of a lot of people, and like I saved a lot of lives, believe it or not. That's amazing. Yeah. And not even just like with Narcan, but I'm just talking about like, helping people get into rehabs, and like I said, like I had almost 5 years sober. I got the Vivitrol shot, and that just saved my life. Like it really did. Like it was a blessing. Like it was amazing how it just like I I can't even like explain, because I did like the methadone thing, I did Suboxone, and you get high off all that. But with the Vivitrol, it was like when I got it, I was like expecting to feel something, but I didn't feel anything. But like it was like almost like it mended every receptor that I fried over a 10-year period of getting high in like one shot. And it was just, it was a blessing. It really was.
With a drug like fentanyl, are you concerned with what you're putting in your body?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, honestly, because guess what? Like I take at-home drug tests just to see what's in my system, and a lot of the times I don't even piss hot for fentanyl. So I'm like, what am I like? Barbiturates, benzos. I guess what they mix it with, like the tranquilizer they mix it with. But like a lot of the time, yeah, like I don't even piss hot for fentanyl. So it's like, I'm like, what am I doing? And like, I don't do coke anymore. Like I don't smoke crack. Like I put all that shit behind me, just because having a heroin addiction is already a lot to handle. You know what I mean? So it's like, and then paying for a hotel, making sure I have money to eat, feeding him. He's my everything. That's another reason why like I haven't went away yet, because
she's a good mommy, guys.
Take that one, because you're gonna poop a lot of blue out. He just likes to chew. He chews up. They're supposed to be non-destructible, believe it or not.
Oh, okay.
I paid like $18 for that toy, and look, he's ripping it out like a thing apart.
Oh, he's going in. In a day, 24-hour time period, what's the longest you can go without using fentanyl?
Well, last time I used was last night, probably like 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going on 12 hours. I don't feel too hot. I don't feel great, but like, you know, keeping your mind distracted, and, you know, I had other things to worry about this morning, like paying this hotel room. That was like #1 important to me. Just making sure I have a roof over my head.
Gotcha.
But yeah, like so I'm going on 12 hours not using.
Wow.
You know, and it is what it is. You know, I'm not the type that's like, you know, I don't throw hissy fits, and you know, I just think like I will get well eventually. It's not the only thing that matters.
Okay.
You know, so.
Gotcha. How much will you see you spend on your drug use?
All right, so a bundle. Well, there's 16 bags in a bundle. It's $80 a bundle. So $80 a day. I probably use 16 bags in a day.
Where do you get your bundles from?
Kensington.
So you go all the way to Kensington?
Yes, I do.
So guys, we out here in Bucks County, but that just goes to tell you that, you know, people come from all over.
All over. I know people that come from, like, I talked to some girl down there the other day. She's from Michigan, and this other dude was from North Dakota, and I told him what year it was. He was like, "It's what year?" I'm like, "Bro, it's 2021." And he was like, "I've been out here since 2012." Just wow. Like
people lose
Kensington, that shit's like, it's crazy. Like,
have you been like on the streets of Kensington living there, or you just go there and cop?
No, I never been on the street. No, just because like I've always wanted better for myself. You know what I mean? Like even though I have a habit and stuff like that, like I still have like dignity and pride and self-respect. Like,
gotcha.
You know what I mean? And it's just like a lot of my girlfriends are out there hopping in and out of cars with dudes, and I'm just like if I have an extra dub in my pocket just to keep them out of somebody's car for 5 hours, I'll give it to them. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Like I have like probably 10 girlfriends that are out there, like, wow. You know, and they're beautiful girls that aren't so beautiful anymore.
That's what the drugs do.
Yeah,
do to
it's
you, right?
scary.
So what all have you lost due to your drug addiction?
Well, both my children. Well, I have a daughter too. My daughter Evelyn, she's 7, and my son Kyle, he's 13.
Where are they?
My son is with my mother, and my daughter is with her father's mom. And I mean, I could say like my family, but I never. Once my dad died, I didn't. You know, like I said, my mom's my arch nemesis. She's always, like I said, like, you know, she took my son and not my daughter. Like I just, you know, how do you do that? Like, how do you take one grandchild and not the other? So like my daughter doesn't even know she has an older brother, which is my fault. That's not her fault. That's my own fault.
Understood.
But it's like, you know, my mom acts like she's the only person that lost somebody when my dad died, and she's just really selfish. I can't even believe, like, my dad was such a good man, and like, I'm like, how do you love her? She's evil, and he loved her, man. He really did. My mom and dad really loved each other, and I guess that's why, like, I know love, because like my parents were in love. They were together for 28 years.
Oh wow.
And when my dad got sick, he lost his health insurance through my mom's work. So my mom's an RN. So because they weren't legally married, so they went literally a year before my dad died. They went on April Fool's Day and got married in front of a judge. So his insurance wouldn't get, you know, lapse or whatever. Yeah, on April Fool's Day, which was cool, you know.
What's more important to you than your drug addiction?
I want to say my kids, but I can say my kids just because, like, I did the best I could, like, you know, I knew being with me wasn't good for them, like, you know, the way I live, and just, you know, I don't know.
That's okay. What is one thing that you do every day to make sure you take care of yourself?
I look in the mirror.
Okay. And do you have any favorite childhood memories?
I was raised with a really big family. My mom has 6 sisters and a brother, and I was raised with a lot of cousins, and you know, we had a good childhood. Like
right.
My family owns a campsite. Well, it doesn't own a campsite, but they have like a camper up by Nockamixon Lake near Quakertown. So like we were always up at the camper, and yeah, just, you know, we used to go crabbing a lot. My dad always used to take us crabbing, and we used to go deer spotting with like a headlight, like I don't know. It's like I used to do a lot of stuff. We used to go to Six Flags a lot. But I don't know. Yeah, I was when I was little, I was a little ham. Like I was always singing and just, you know, dancing and.
Okay, you're a talented person, huh?
I don't know. I don't think so. I just don't know. I do me, and I don't really care who's looking.
Gotcha. All right, so let's get off topic. Okay, these questions just to get to know you as an individual. Okay. What are some of your favorite foods?
I like pasta. I like Italian food. Actually, my favorite meal is linguine with like a white clam sauce.
Okay.
I love seafood.
Do you have a favorite band or artist?
I listen to everything. I listen to good music. Like I named him Nipsey. I got him the day Nipsey Hussle died. But like I listen to like rap music, like Wu-Tang. I got Wu-Tang tattooed on my chest under here. But then I listen to, like, you know, death metal, like, you know, Suicide Silence, Whitechapel, and then I listen to country music, like Luke Bryan. I listen to good music, basically. Beyonce's my bitch.
Oh, cool.
I love me some Beyonce, nice. Rihanna. But yeah, I mean, I just like good music.
What is your favorite color?
Pink.
We would like to know, what is your zodiac sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
Yo, shout out to all the Capricorns. We out there, show your girl some love.
Yep. I was born December 23rd, and I came home on Christmas Day in a stocking.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what are some things that you do in your pastime? Any hobbies you have? I can play the flute and the piccolo.
I
Cool.
I can sew. My grandma was a seamstress, and I'm very good I can sew very well. I don't know, I color. I can't draw for crap, but I like to color. Rubik's Cube, I just learned how to do the Rubik's Cube.
Nice.
I YouTubed that, John.
Thank God for YouTube.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, anything that's fun. I shoot pool. I'm very good. I've been shooting pool like my entire life. Since I was like 5 years old, I've been shooting pool. Yeah, I'm a good bowler. I'm good at darts. I mean, anything you show me how to do once, I can do again.
Nice. And do you have a favorite clothing store?
Victoria's Secret Pink. It's
Pink.
the only thing I wear.
Victoria's Secret Pink.
It's everything in my closet's pink. Victoria's Secret. And Nike. Okay. Always.
If you could travel to any place or country in the world, where would you go?
Ireland.
Why?
Or Denmark.
Why?
I don't know, just because it's not here. Okay. I guess. Yeah. I mean, I've never left Philadelphia.
At the end of the night, when you go to sleep, what are some things that you dream about?
I know they say everybody dreams, but I can't even remember the last time the last time I did dream. I am, all right, I'm like a conspiracy theory. Like, last dream I had was, I had a dream that I was on a spaceship and I left the planet. I don't know. It was just, it was weird. It was like, I have a lot of dreams that I could fly and that I can jump really high. And it's weird. Like, I'd like jump. I don't know if a lot of people have dreams like that.
Yeah, we got some weird dreams. I know I'll be having some weird dreams myself. Are you in a relationship?
Yes.
Okay. What do you look for in a partner?
Someone that can make me laugh. Kind-hearted. Someone who loves animals. Someone that says what they mean and knows what they want, and basically someone that's like, you know, that's not scared to show public affection. And just someone I can count on, you know, just because there's a lot of people that know, get down, that know they can count on me. Stop, you know. What do you see, a doggy? Somebody. Come on, get down. Get down, get down, get down. Come on, get down. Get down. Thank you. But someone that you know I can count on, just because there's a lot of people that can count on me, and I don't really have many people I can count on. So,
are you afraid of dying?
Petrified.
Okay. Where do you believe you'll go when you die?
All right. So, I don't believe I'll go anywhere. I just believe that our energy, because get down, Nipsey, what are you doing on this thing? Because I mean, everything vibrates, you know. Everything has a vibrational frequency. So I mean, your energy obviously has to go somewhere. Right. So, I don't know. I don't think we go anywhere. Okay. But like, I don't believe in a God. I believe in aliens. Gotcha. Okay. But you know, I don't.
When you was a little girl, what do you want to become when you grow up?
I always wanted to work in a NICU. I love infants. I love infants. Awesome. Like, I'm like the baby whisperer. I have like 4 girlfriends that actually just had babies, and they constantly call me like, can you come over and watch the baby, like put the baby to sleep? Yeah, I'm like, I love babies. Cool. Like, love infants. That's nice. Yeah. So if you had 3 wishes in this world, what would your 3 wishes be? To have my kids back, like, and just to not have to worry about where my next meal's coming from, where my next money for my roof is coming from. Just, I don't want to be rich, but I just want to be comfortable, you know, like, because money's evil. Money is the root of all evil, obviously. It's, and can you please get down? Hey, sir. Hey, I'm talking to you. Can you get down, please? Thank you. I don't want to be rich.
Yeah.
I just want to be comfortable.
Gotcha.
That's all. So, you know, I've stressed my entire life over, like, you know, where, you know, where, like, you know, my mom used to like stress, like, you know, we don't have money for this and we don't have money for that, and just like my dad used to get so mad at her, like, why do you say that to these kids? You're like, that's terrible to say to those kids, like, you know, you stress those kids out. And I don't know, that's one thing so stop. What do you want? You want a treat? What do you want? You want a treat?
She's a good mommy, guys.
I try to be.
So now this question would be, if you had a message to send to the world, what would your message be?
Be kind, and just, you know, I've always wanted to just, you know, spread love and light.
Okay.
You know.
Getting hype when I aim up, elevating that game up.
Tammy Sindel Woodward. What is your greatest strength? I'd like to know the best. I'd like to know the best of the person. Connecting with strengths pull us further from weakness. I like that. My heart, I guess. I just don't let. I don't know. Yeah. I try to. I don't let anything bring me down, really. Like, no matter what, it's just like I always smile. Like, I try to. Like I said, I just try to spread love and light. Oh, Maria Rowe. What do you need and what are you missing? Be that a physical thing or emotional. What do I need and what am I missing? I need. I don't know. I don't really need anything. I'm missing my kids, but yeah, just my children. I mean, I talk to them every day, but it's not like having their physical, you know, being here to like hold and love and all that stuff. So, all right, Beauty by Bridget D. I would love to know, if you were given the opportunity to safely detox and then go to rehab to get clean, would you go? And or are you ready to get clean and sober? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, of course. Like I said, it's with him. It's a little difficult. I've actually had like 3 people bail on me to watch him and to get him boarded. It's like $60 a day, which is like $1,800 a month. So it's like, yeah, he's the only thing really stopping me from really going away.
What are some things that you're in need of that we can help you with?
I don't know, room money, really. I mean, I almost had some dude at 7-Eleven burn me for $119. I could have swore he did, but it was just me being crazy and not having the money on my car when I needed to. Yeah, just room money, really. I mean, if I had room money, I would have money to eat. So like today I got to stress about where I'm getting, you know, $30 for food, and, you know, I mean, he eats before I do, so, but yeah, just that, and just room money, and I don't know, that's about it, really.
Okay, guys, so I will link her Cash App, you know, information in the description. If anyone would like to, you know, contribute to her, you know, getting her life back on track and stuff, we really appreciate it. You can see she's in the hotel, and she loved this guy here so much.
I do.
And you know he needs a lot of care too. So if anyone would like to send her some money, you know, to buy some dog food also too, you know, she really would appreciate it.
I love you.
His name is Nipsey, guys.
Nipsey.
So put some respect on his name, all right?
And he's blue, like Nipsey.
Yeah, see, so that's what's up, guys. So yeah, I want to tell her thank you so much. You know, and we about to roll out, guys. See that love?
Bye.
All right, peace. Okay.
Gotta save me from myself. This emptiness, it hurts like hell. My good intentions let me down.